right, it's Thursday, everyone. I am Andrew Dowd. It is time for our Happening in the Hamptons podcast, our weekly breakdown of the Hamptons market, new listings, and events on the East End. We are sponsored by New York Title Abstract, the Hamptons' leading title insurance firm. Visit NewYorkTitle.com. We have Steve Glick, Dave Rotiner, and today, Mr. Bill Siegel. Good to have you back on the podcast, sir. How are you?
Great to be here. Thanks.
So what's going on? I mean, I see you got a couple listings. You seem busy. Everybody seems busy, which is good. I mean, we'll get to the numbers
Spring
in a little bit.
is in the air.
But, the Hamptons market seems to be very active. What are you seeing? I know you deal with a lot of new construction. You got a background in building. So what's things like in your world of real estate?
Yeah, I think, look, we have great activity here in the Hamptons. And every week there's new listings coming on and there's new houses going into contract. And look, the Hamptons is an amazing place to own a home. We've got a great environment here. There's plenty of things to do. And wooded preserves, magnificent beaches, clean air, clean water. And, this is the place to be.
Sounds like paradise.
We just need a little bit warmer weather. Just a little bit.
Dad, there's 50 days till Memorial Day. 59 days. 59 days till Memorial Day.
That's like the home stretch.
Yeah, 2 months away.
Basically, I actually like this next month coming up because it's like gets a little warmer, things start blooming.
I think March and
allergies
April,
kick in. It's great.
I think March and April are the worst months to be here.
That's the kind of optimistic thing.
Because
like
January and February,
Sky.
you're prepared mentally. You're like, January is going to suck, February is going to suck. And then
like,
March,
oh, March.
yeah, March.
Nah,
it's like,
kidding.
it's spring, and then
Spring has
it's
sprung.
still cold. It's too cold.
But
Anyway,
if you have like a couple months where it's not quite spring, not quite summer, maybe you're looking to buy a house, Bill has a couple great options for you. Both of these new constructions. Let's talk about what you got, right? They're both new constructions?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let's start with, what do I got pulled up here? 1578 Majors Path in Southampton. What do we have here?
Yes, so listen, we're excited to launch 2 new exclusives here at Saunders, obviously. And these are both new construction. I'm co-listed with Saunders agent Samantha Rigo on both of these, 2 different price points. So I'm actually going to skip back over to 19 Inlet View Drive in Southampton, which is the first one that I would like to talk about a little bit. This is $2.495 million, new construction in Shinnecock Hills. And we are pretty sure that this is the lowest priced new construction east of the canal.
Wow.
Okay,
I
so
was
it's
just about
under
to say,
This is a nice
2.4
place. Look at
for
that.
brand
under
new
2.5 million new construction. It's beautiful too.
Oh, this is a rent.
We've got pictures up online on this, and this is under construction now. We're estimating completion by the end of August 2025. There's still time to customize this home. We've got great builders. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2,800 square feet across 3 levels, including a 10-foot walkout basement, quarter acre, 15 by 20 gunite pool, outdoor shower, easy access to the village of Southampton restaurants, shops, and ocean and bay beaches. Also great proximity to Hampton Bays for more dining, shopping, and beach options. And look, this is just great value from great builders. So the other one is nearing completion. This is 1578 Majors Path, same builder. And we're really excited about this house, Samantha and I. This is at $4.75 million, new construction with a 66-acre reserve in the back of the property.
That's nice.
This property is 1 acre plus. It's in the final stages of construction now, and we expect it to be ready by Memorial Day. Wow. The home is 7 bedrooms, 7.5 baths on 3 levels.
How much is this one?
This one is $4.75 million.
Gotcha. Okay, great.
Okay, and it's high ceilings, lots of volume in the house. The house is approximately 6,200 square feet, not including the garage or any outdoor spaces. There is an attached 2-car garage. Mm-hmm. Beautiful 18 by 36 gunite pool and spa with a obviously large backyard, lots of grass going in back there, outdoor shower, privacy trees and landscaping extensive are being planned right now. There's wide oak flooring throughout. There's 2 primary suites in this house, one on the first level, one on the second level. The one on the second level has a balcony and a fireplace. And there are 2 laundry rooms. There's one on the main level and one on the second level. The one on the main level has a dog washing station in it, which I think is a really cool feature.
I've seen that before.
And I think we
was
could
in
all
house
probably
yesterday.
relate
Yeah,
to
they're cool.
the need for that at one time or another. Gym and state-of-the-art audio system and entertainment room in the lower level, security cameras, radiant floor in the primary bathrooms, great privacy in the rear. You know, this house has it all. It's grand staircase. It's got close proximity to SYS for all kinds of recreation. The bay and ocean beaches, Sag Harbor, and Village of Southampton nearby. We've got really strong comp data to support this. But look, these guys are great builders. They've been around for decades. Their primarily business was in Nassau County, most of the home building they've done, some in Western Suffolk. And, you know, we're happy to bring them here. And this is their first 2 new homes in the
Yeah,
Hamptons.
you can tell they're putting in like this.
Yeah, and they're
extra
going
effort
all
to
out.
Make it really nice.
They're
Yeah.
really great guys. They're super conscientious, adding a lot of details, you know, and they love what they're doing and they're excited. And these homes are priced to sell.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we're
excited.
excited the first
I'm
open.
excited too to be working with these
You
guys.
just got me
seeing them
excited.
completed. Yeah.
It just got me
Oh,
excited.
there you go. It's great. That's what Bill does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, look, this is really, really great value. So I would encourage
Awesome.
everyone to take a look at it.
And
We
the-
expect the first open house coming up shortly.
So the first one, which one could we be in for the summer?
1578 Majors
All right,
Path
and then 19 Inlet will be completed when?
by the end of the summer.
All right, so before the summer, end of summer,
You're
you're
able
there.
to see some progress.
Yeah.
This
You know?
property is going to really make a difference on Majors Path too, because you don't really realize how Majors Path is amazing with that reserve in the back as you drive through it. It's not intuitive that all of those houses have preserve in the back of the house. So when you have this big beautiful house right there and then the pool back there, it's
major.
got to be really nice in the backyard.
Yeah, it's indicative of what's beautiful about the Hamptons that we all love is all this protected land, forest land, preserves, community preservation fund.
Open
There's
space.
trail systems everywhere.
Yep.
You don't have to go far to find a trail for hiking, and this is what people love about the area.
So that's so you got 2 great offerings there coming up this summer. That's the Bill Siegel picture. How about the big picture?
Big
The
picture.
boss.
All right.
What do we got?
24 listings this week went into contract. 31 last year. That's a decrease of 23%. 2 years ago, there were 35. Decrease there of 31%. So not as busy as last week was, but still 24 is a solid number. The breakdown is 1 between 10 and 15 million, 2 between 5 and 10, 5 between 3 and 5, 5 between 2 and 3, 8 between 1 and 2, and 3 under $1 million. The dollar volume was 75 million. Last year was 97 million. Decrease there of 23%. And 2 years ago, the dollar volume was 111 million. A decrease of 32%. So not the strongest week for new listings going into contract, but inventory is up again. There were 29 new listings that came onto the market. That increases the inventory by 5 listings. And the breakdown is 1 between 10 and 20. 1 between 10 and 15 million, 9 between 5 and 10, 4 between 3 and 5, 7 between 2 and 3, 6 between 1 and 2, and 2 under $1 million. The inventory stands at 1,872 total listings, 1,415 active, and 457 in contract.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
what's your take on the market? It's an interesting market they're saying these days.
There's activity, and it's not always been that way, and it's been that way for several years now, and it just seems like our database is not changing that much. We've got new homes coming on the market, and we've got sales being made, so it seems like a good flow. People want to be here, and what's really interesting is that median prices seem to just keep inching their
Creeping
way
up.
up,
Yeah.
creeping up all the time. So it's a great investment, and it's a great place to live.
What's your opinion on the global economy and the U.S. economy affecting this area?
To be honest with you, I don't really have any thoughts. Look, there's always news, and
Yeah. And your
And
clients bring up like the stock market, the recent stock market fluctuations or anything like that?
occasionally it comes up. You know, people are concerned. I think everybody is concerned, but we can't predict the future. You know, we're living in the here and now, and
That's the truth.
That's good advice.
That is good advice. Dave, what do you got this weekend?
This weekend,
Are there any more St. Patrick's Day parades?
there's one more. Yes, there's one more.
Because it's still March.
So all these events can be found on Hamptons.com, the greatest website in the Hamptons to discover events in the Hamptons. Hamptons.com.
Nicely done.
Hamptons.com. Hamptons.com. All right, so the Montauk St. Patrick's Day Parade is this weekend, March 30th. So make sure you dress warm. Make sure you get out there a little early. And, you know, don't get too rowdy out there. And are you recovered from the Hampton Bays St. Patrick's Day Parade last weekend?
Well, I was
You were in
driving the tractor, which was awesome, by the way. And great turnout for the Hampton Bays Parade.
Tractor held up?
Tractor did great. What was nice is that it actually ended at a gas station, so I just got it pulled in
Oh,
and
really?
filled back up because I didn't know if it was going to make it, but it did. Everything was great.
That's good.
Beautiful weather. It was warm. It was great. You know, hopefully Montauk gets the same turnout and the same weather. But you know, it's March. Everybody's Irish for the month of March, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at T.J. Clemente's article, who wrote a really sweet article about Brian Matthews, who's going to be the main. What do they call it? What's the
Grand Marshal?
Yeah, the Grand
Yeah.
Marshal. He's going to be the Grand Marshal. Actually, no. This year's Grand Marshal is Joe Blocker.
That's like a big deal, though. Like,
Yes.
is my understanding. I don't know. I've never been to a Grand
It's a big deal. It's certainly a big deal in Montauk. It's like who is like the ultimate local.
It's
know?
like you've made it. The
Yeah.
Grand Marshal.
Yeah. So that's this weekend. That's March 30th. If you got kids, you can go to the Water Balloon Drop Challenge at Simi, which is at 10 a.m. on March 29th.
Wow.
So all ages are welcome, and kids will create wild contraptions to protect their balloon from the highest drop in the museum, which is the top of the pirate ship at the Children's Museum on the East End. I bring my daughter there all the time, so if you got kids, that's a good spot to go. And then in terms of restaurant choices this week, I'm going to go with, if you're looking to spend a lot of money, the East Hampton San Ambrose is very special. Not that the Southampton one isn't, but San Ambrose in East Hampton is a very special place to go. But you're going to spend like $350 for two people.
But
Probably $400.
What is happening at this event that makes it worth $300?
Well, it's just really luxurious food, I guess.
Good.
What'd you order? What'd you get? What was the best thing you had?
The most memorable thing I had was, I had the steak, but they like flattened it out. Have you ever had that?
Like a brick?
So it was like a fillet that was like flattened.
Nice.
I don't know how else
It's
to
just
describe
melting
it.
in your mouth?
Yeah, it was incredible.
man.
Picture it. A filet,
Yeah,
but thinner.
yeah. Just the bills shocks you. You know, it's a $30 drink kind of deal.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely not.
$40 appetizers. You know.
So that's happening.
Yeah, so that's a happening thing. And then, that's kind of like all that's going on this weekend. Bill, we like to ask our guests what their favorite places to go. I know you live out further west. So,
look, for me, it's a toss-up between Matzelin in Hampton Bays,
Matzelin.
Pan-Asian cuisine, gourmet cuisine, and Saz, the Indian restaurant.
Love sauce.
39, just
man.
love it.
Saz. I like that.
Where's that at?
Love it. County Road 39, Shinnecock Hill.
Pass it
Are you
every
like
day.
a
Everyone passes it
vegetarian
coming
or
in right
anything
on the
like
right.
that?
Okay.
So
That's
that
a great
Oh,
place for
man.
vegetarians.
So good.
Yeah.
Are you vegetarian?
Yes.
No. You are. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's a great place for any kind of food. Both
No,
of those
yeah, food is good.
restaurants.
Incredible.
The flavor is so good. The
Chicken
service is
tikka
great
masala.
over there.
Okay. I guess
Yeah, wonderful
Gotta look into
owners,
this.
longtime owners, both restaurants.
They also have a buffet there.
yeah,
Lunch buffet.
very popular. They have
Yeah.
lunch buffet at
where you can
Saz.
just house as much food as you want.
It's a feast.
Yeah.
The idea of a buffet is like the most American thing. It's like,
Oh,
it's just,
man.
here's your. Like, here's
It's
what it
really like a
costs.
challenge. It's
See
really
what
like
you
a
can do.
challenge.
All right, so that's good. All right, well that's good stuff. Bill, anything else you want to touch on before we let you go? 2 great offerings. Give Bill a call for those houses that we talked about. But anything else?
Yeah, just looking forward to the summer season. People are, opening up
You're
swimming
here.
pools, tennis courts, and
Yep.
the good weather's on its way. We've had some really great days, and it's happening.
More to come.
Well said.
I like it. All right, we'll be back next Thursday. Until then, I'm Andrew Dowd, and that's what's happening in the Hamptons. Thank you, sir, for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.